everyone, it's Ruthie with the Popple Backyard Farm. Today I'm going to do a quick flip through, sorry about the truck noises, I'm outside, on my He Reads Truth Bible. And I will tell you, I started working in this one more, and this is an amazing Bible. So I have quite a few Bibles. I'm going through all my Bibles, and right now I'm still doing all my Bible journaling and all that, but I'm going to try to fill up as fast as I can all my Bibles with my large margins and hopefully get some more. My goal is to fill them with study notes, actually like make study Bibles, and then donate them. You know, maybe it might help somebody get saved. If the rapture happens, maybe somebody after the rapture might be able to use the Bibles. So I'm going to just go through them and then donate them. But every note, sermons, anything at all that I think will bless somebody else, I'm putting in the sides, my study notes. And I'm also trying to go through a study Bible a month. And the reason I say it like that is I've read a lot of versions of the Bible, and I'm reading through the Amplified right now. But the versions of the Bibles that I've already read, I'm reading the study notes, and then even putting those notes in these wide margin Bibles. And then I might have more than one Bible to donate, rather than saving and filling everything up on my shelf. This is a little snowman scene I created one day. Lots of notes. A little sticker. I like parakeets. I don't have a parakeet, but I like parakeets, so I put him in there. And so this is the one I'm hoping to get this one done. But rather than writing it on my journals, I'm trying to write in my wide margin Bibles, I should say, and stick with them till I can fill them up. And I think it's a great thing if those of you that are waiting for the Lord's soon return, you know, go ahead and, pray about it. Obviously, you got to do what God calls you to do. But if you have material and stuff that you're never going to read again, consider, helping out people that might need to get saved, or even that maybe for some reason don't accept Christ before the rapture and are here during the tribulation, and they might be pretty happy to find a study Bible or any Bible. So let's see here. I wrote here, Jesus is coming soon. I've been listening to like Jack Hibbs, Skip Heitzig, a lot of different pastors. So, but I believe the Lord is coming soon. But even if the Lord tarries for 50 years, I always want to be ready for His soon return. And then I wrote here, like, God, the Holy Spirit's with me when I'm teaching. He's with me when, throughout my day. There's a picture that I drew. I wrote, be a worshiper. There's a lot of blank pages still in here. But if you've never seen a He Reads Truth, I just bought the She Reads Truth, too. Which I want to go through that quick. But they have a lot more in here, I think, than the She Reads Truth. The She Reads Truth is like feminine and real great for women and stuff. But this has more like hardcore study notes, which I really like that. They've got lots of maps, and I started really working with the study aids, and they're great. And so there's more things I did. But see, like, you'll see the book of Ezekiel, and I have like a history, and just there's all kinds of extras in this Bible. It's a pretty thick Bible, let me tell you, too. It's pretty thick. But this morning I was listening to David Pawson, and I wrote out his sermon on the Old Testament overview. I put that in there, and there was a chart and stuff in there. So I figured, write Bible sermons in this Bible, because I'm learning big time. And then what I'm doing is this is kind of like the route I'm taking. It's going to sound funny. But when I finish this, because I've got like a study Bible I'm going through a month. So I'll take my study Bible, write all the notes I can in all my wide margin Bibles, whichever one I feel like working in. And then I will take one of these once it gets filled up, since it will be a study Bible. Then I'll go through this again, and any notes I'm not solid on, because we learn by repetition, I'll put that in another study Bible. So basically I want to kind of donate one study Bible a month. So like I'll go through all just the notes if I've already read that version, and then I will, like any of the notes I put in here, I'll just put that in the next study Bible. And so I'm going through one study Bible a month. So once this is filled up, then this will be considered a study Bible, because it'll be filled to the brim, and then I'll just copy anything I'm not solid on, if you can see how that's going. But this way I'm learning, as well as, once I get done with it, then I'll still have the notes I'm not solid on, and somebody else can be blessed and learn from it and grow in their faith. So there's a little ducky I drew, and let's see. But some people are writing like notes, like the rapture is happening, and they might explain that stuff. I saw on I'm trying to think what his name is. I know one guy's name is Watchman. I also listened to Lee Bernard and Pete Garcia. They were talking about a rapture kits that they were making and stuff, and they had like a Bible like the size of your thumb that they were making for people that were here like after the rapture happens, and if they're here during the tribulation. But see how nice this Bible is? Jesus' parables. And so like all of these things are like studies in themselves. So I just kick up my shoes, and when the TV show is on or something, and then I'll just make some notes. We've been watching on I think it's Freevee, Corner Gas. We've been watching that. That's really cute. So I've been working on my Bible while I've been watching that, through at night too, so it's kind of fun. Now what I do, you see all the stuff marked up. It's noisy at my house. My husband likes to watch TV and news and stuff. We watch TV together and do things. So what I do to keep me focused is as I'm reading, I just take my highlighter so I don't lose my place. And I do that, and sometimes too. So there's a mosquito outside today, and it's been really hot. I wrote "Rise Up, O Man of God." And I want to write encouraging things too for people that may find this Bible. Like say if the rapture happens and somebody finds this Bible, I want to write encouraging things to people so that they can, get saved, know a little bit about what happened, and that type of thing too. So, but that might be something you might want to pray about doing too. Maybe you have old Bibles that you don't have to have a wide margin Bible. You could just like take pages and, or put stickies in and then donate them too, just wherever, and or you give them to a friend or whatever. And I just pray over them that the Lord, has them go where they're supposed to go. So the goal is to clean out all my study material, study it, and pass it on. So whether the Lord comes back or not, I feel like that way I'm in the Word, I'm studying the Word, it's just not sitting on a shelf staring at me. And the way I'm doing it with the study Bibles, put the material in here, pass it on, and keep putting the stuff I'm not solid on, so I'm still learning. And when I'm done with my school book, so to speak, I can say here, somebody else can be blessed by it. I love when I get a Bible somebody else wrote in. That's like the cream of the cream, because then I get all their study notes, and then I can learn and pray and search the scriptures to see how I, to see if it's right. Of course, you got to know the scriptures for yourself, and be like a good Bible student. Use everything you hear. Study, look up cross references, make sure things are correct. Well, this is what I looked up from David Pawson this morning. He had a bunch of stuff. He had a chart here on the Old Testament, and I just drew that in here, and I had sermon notes and stuff and that type of thing. Now, also, I just want to mention this. I've thought of this a few times. If you're not, I don't have I'm not taking friends on my Facebook, but I'm letting people follow me, and I'm also making it like public. So if you go to my Facebook, which is Ruthie Popo, I have sermons and things like that that I pop up there, and you can read and see and look at things too. That might be a blessing to you if you're, I have people like all day long, they're texting me back and forth. I heard this sermon, I heard that sermon, and some of my friends will message me too, sermons in my message. So I tell people, don't be shy, just send me something, and if you want, and if it's something I haven't seen, or I look through it, and then if I feel like there's something there that I want to share with everybody, I just put it on my Facebook, and so that way you can see some of the sermons that are sent, and that type of thing. Excuse me. Okay, guys, and it's like a free way of going to Bible school, right? You can either spend thousands or spend $10,000 in books and just read them and study, and it's not the school, it's the relationship with the Lord. Just know your Bible like the back of your hands. Okay, so that was a quick overview of a flip through of my Bible, what's going on in my life. And I am part of the Mothers Together, women that basically, and if anyone that shares the gospel in any of your talents, you're a mother together. And we just find ways to share the gospel. And some people might sew, some people might cook, some people might crochet. I like to make, one of the things I'll put it this way, I felt led to make study Bibles. So I'm making study Bibles right now to help people, along with all the other fun things I do. Once you start, like, really getting into the Word, you're going to be amazed at how many things you can do. I mean, just, I crochet, and I can pray over them, make prayer cloths out of them, and somebody, maybe they're sick or something, and you could say, me and so-and-so, or me and myself, I prayed over this, and let's believe God to heal you. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Share this video with a friend, and remember, big or small, you too can be a backyard farm. God bless.